That midnight call in the hospital made me cut ties with my mother. I just had the C-section, lying on the bed, groggy and full of epidural. That's where my husband Tylor and I were crying and supporting each other. It was like those first quiet hours in the hospital after having a baby. We were exhausted, overwhelmed, and completely in love with Nova. It was around midnight when a nurse came in to inform that there's a call for Tylor at the front desk. We just looked at each other, confused as our phones were charging right next to us. Who would be calling the hospital's main line this late for him? Cold dread settled in my stomach. I didn't need to be a psychic. I knew. It was my mother. My mother has this habit of seeking attention at everyone's moment like she owes them. Even on my wedding day, she was acting like a bride, dancing in the middle, wearing full glam makeup and an off-white dress, talking about her travel plans, business, flirting with other men, and so on. Anyway, Tylor went to take the call. When he came back, he had that look on his face. The one you get when you're trying to process something so absurd it breaks your brain. He told me my mother was sobbing. She claimed that she had a huge fight with her new boyfriend, her dogs had attacked him in her defense, her phone was smashed, and she had to run to a neighbor's house. She didn't know our cell numbers, so she Googled the hospital. She demanded that Tylor to get in the car immediately and drive nearly 3 countries away to come rescue her, leaving me and our just-born son. And I laughed. I didn't mean to, but I did. A loud, incredulous, "Are you kidding me?" laugh. The first words out of my mouth were, "Why didn't she call the cops? What did she think we were going to do?" Tylor, my man, he understood everything. He had already told her a firm no and cut the call. The next day, my sister called to check on the baby. I mentioned Mom's crisis. There was a long silence on the other end. My sister had spoken to her same morning. Our mother was fine. She never mentioned a fight, an attack, or an emergency. Not a single word. It was a lie. A spectacular, dramatic, attention-seeking lie. That was 2 years ago. Nova is a vibrant, hilarious toddler. And he has never met my mother for good. Some bridges need to be burned, not for revenge, but for your own peace. And there is no peace quite like the peace of protecting your own child from a tornado of drama.